Hello everybody. Today we will be talking about the half-year anniversary and I will be going through all of its features and the total amount of rewards that we will get throughout the anniversary. If you found this video to be helpful, consider subscribing. It will help with the channel growth, but anyways, back to the breakdown. The half-year anniversary consists of 3 parts. Part 1 being the countdown celebration and part 2 and 3 being the anniversary itself. Let's talk about the first part of the half-year anniversary. First off, we will have a login bonus that will be for 8 days, each day giving us 150 carats, up to 1200 carats, so that is a nice start to the anniversary. Then we got something very interesting. The daily shop will include all Umas that have been released between TM Opera O to Nishiano Doto in star pieces, and they will now include sashes in the daily shop. So if you really like a character, let's say for example Mihino Bourbon or Mishino Doto, then you could start saving some goddess statues for their stars by spending some money in their star pieces. There will be half-year anniversary part 1 missions, and these missions are very simple. You just play the game and you will finish them. They do take time, though the anniversary itself will last about a month, which is of course more than enough time for you to finish all of these missions very comfortably. Upon finishing all the missions, you will be given 500 carats, 3 trainee scout tickets, 85,000 support points, and 105,000 monies. Celebrating the anniversary, we will now have a new design to the lobby, which makes it very fresh for everybody. Then we will be given a special story event celebrating the half-yearly anniversary that will give us 100 carats. This will be for 5 parts of the 10 for part 1. So the total of carats that we will have is 1,800 carats, 3 trainee scout tickets, 85,000 support points, and 105,000 monies, which is of course a really nice start for the anniversary. After the countdown is done for the half-year anniversary part 1, we will go into part 2. And part 2 is where you could get the most amount of carats out of the 3 parts combined. Just from the login bonus, if you log in 10 times, you will be given up to 3,000 carats and 2 copies of the SSR Stamina Silence Suzuka card. And this card is very strong for everybody, so please keep in mind that you will need to log in so that you could get a lot of extra carats and also a very good card. So please log in every day. Then we got the half-year anniversary part 2 missions, and upon clearing all these missions, you will be given 3 extra copies of the Silence Suzuka card, which means that everybody could max limit break this card, which is of course really nice. Then we have extra 500 carats, 75,000 extra support points, and 95,000 extra monies. Then we got something very interesting, which is the free gacha pool every day. Every day we will be given free pools for characters and support points. For the Japanese version, it was 8, and for the support points, it was 10. If we were given the same treatment as the Japanese version, then it will be a split between the Makiyane Fukutaro Full Armor banner and also the Ishin Flash banner. As for the support card side, it will be a split from the Nice Nature banner and the Aroharu Scenario cards banner. As for the number itself, I couldn't really find a proper answer because we move on a different acceleration compared to GP. Then they will increase the amount of follows that you can do by 5 to everyone. It might be small, but hey, it could be nice. Then we get a new chapter for the half-year anniversary story event, and we will be given a song called Never Looking Back. And this is a very cool song, and I will link it in the description of this video. For the spenders, there will be a new pack that you could buy up to 3 times, each time giving you 7,500 carats. So that will be 22,500 carats. Then we got a special half-year anniversary banner that is only for paid carats. You can only do it once, and it will give you a random guaranteed 3-star Uma and a random SSR support card. Both of them will cost 1,500 paid carats. As for the value, it is completely random, though you are guaranteed to get a 3-star Uma and an SSR support card. So you could pull on this banner at least once, since you are guaranteed to get something. Then we get new club stickers and also Uma photos, and they look very cute. After the half-year anniversary part 2, we will be given 5,320 carats, 3 trainee scout tickets, 160,000 support points, and 200,000 monies. Of course, the amount of carats here is the most amount of carats that you will get throughout the anniversary. And this is going to be very helpful for everybody that is going to pull on the Aroharu banner. And for part 3, we finally will escape the Ura finale hell and go to the Aroharu scenario, otherwise called the Unity Cup. So that means that the Aroharu banner will only start after the 3rd part of the anniversary. Since this is a new scenario, we will be given 300 carats upon reaching 10,000 score, since it works differently from the Aroharu scenario and the Ura finale. Both of them and the rating missions are different, and the Aroharu scenario is much easier to get high score in, so I would also count this towards the anniversary. Considering the fact that the half-year anniversary part 3 missions already wants you to play the Aroharu scenario up to 20 times, which is going to be the longest mission and unironically the hardest mission between all of them, is playing the game and finishing Aroharu scenario 20 times. The rewards that you get upon finishing part 3 of the missions, you will get the SSR Voucher half-year anniversary ticket, which lets you take any card that has came out before the half-year anniversary, excluding Nice Nature, I believe. This ticket will be later brought up in the video, so keep an eye for that. Then we got 500 extra carats, 140,000 extra support points, and 205,000 extra monies. Then we get the last 4 episodes of the half-year anniversary story, giving us an extra 80 carats. So, if you manage to clear all the missions for the half-year anniversary, you will be given 1 support card voucher ticket, 3 trainee scout tickets, 6,200 carats, 300,000 support points, and 405,000 monies. So really keep an eye out and try to finish all the missions so that you don't miss out on any of these great rewards. A couple weeks later, they will introduce a new system called the Rainbow Limit Break Crystal, and they will give a crystal for everyone, which lets you limit break any SSR card of your choice. So, what is going to be the best value that you can go about this? Never ever spend your half-year anniversary voucher ticket until you pull on the Aroharu banner. Unless you are skipping on this banner, which is something that I'm very against. This banner has very good value, and I would recommend for you to pull on it. And after you are done pulling on that banner, you could potentially get either Kirasan Black, Super Creek, or Find Motion randomly from pulling. After you are done pulling, I would suggest the following. If you have Kirasan Black at level 50, then I would recommend using your ticket either on Find Motion or Super Creek. Though, on my opinion, Super Creek has overall better value. Though keep in mind that this card will fall off during the Aroharu scenario. But after the Aroharu scenario, this card will be brought back into relevancy for a really long time. If you are fine with no initial friendship gauge, then this card can function at limit break 1. For the crystal in this instance, I wouldn't recommend using this crystal at all. Save it until stronger cards that are better in value than Super Creek come out and use the crystal on these instead. If your Kita-san Black is level 45, which is going to be my case, then on my opinion, you should use your ticket on Kita-san Black and save the crystal. That's after you pull on the Rico better, because you could get lucky and get Kita-san Black randomly. And if that happened, then refer to the level 50 Kita-san Black one. If your Kita-san Black is level 40, then it is going to be very interesting, because you could have two options. You either want to pull on the Kita-san Black rerun banner alongside the Rico banner, or if you are planning on skipping the Kita-san Black banner, then on my opinion, if you are going to skip the Kita-san Black banner rerun, then you should use your ticket and crystal on Kita-san Black and get her to level 50 instead. If not, and you are pulling on the Kita-san Black rerun, then you probably want to save your ticket and see if you get insanely lucky if you get her on the first 10. Then use your ticket on Kita-san Black and get her level 50 and just call it a day. And if you unfortunately got in deep on the banner, then you could use that ticket on someone else like Super Creek or Fine Motion. And if it is the worst case scenario where you gone to pity and did not get Kita-san Black at all, then pity Kita-san Black and use the ticket on Kita-san Black and raise her to level 50 and save your crystal. And if your Kita-san Black is level 35 or level 30, then honestly, on my opinion, just save your ticket and crystal and pull on the Kita-san Black rerun banner. Since even if you used both of them, you will still not be at max limit break. So you should hold on these, since the half-year university ticket does not go away at all. You could just save it and know what ends up happening if you pull on the Kita-san Black rerun banner and adjust it from there. And that is going to be it. If you found this video to be helpful, consider subscribing. It will help with the channel growth. And I'm sorry if my voice sounds a bit off. I am extremely sick. But anyways, I hope to see you in the next one.